Hello. Okay. My name is Andrea, if you're just tuning in for the first time. I am not an art teacher, but I do love creating different things. None of this stuff is original, by the way. Right. So I am finding different projects that we can easily do, and then I can give some instruction to littles and to big kids and to adults, honestly, because some people just don't have the time or the patience to look for different projects. So today we are going to do one project. It's called pop art. So pop art is just exaggerated pictures, and then it's super colorful. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to draw the basic lines on this picture. And then for the littles, we're going to start with pencil, and then we're going to do the colors. And then for the big kids, or even the adults, I was going to show you that this one is all words. So I wrote sky, roof, house, tree, and all the colors. So this is the more advanced version, obviously. I would recommend maybe 3rd grade and up, unless you have a very patient 2nd grader. Or 1st graders if you want to teach them some different words. This is super tricky. This one is super fun, and we're going to do this one, okay? So first, I want you to get your pencil ready, put it to the side, get your paper, take your paper, and fold it hot dog style. Okay, so have your parent help you. This is going to give us the lines to create our landscape picture. So do your hot dog style, turn it, and do hamburger. So fold it down. Just like that. And then open it up. And then place it down on your, I'm using a clipboard, but just on your table. I'm going to move the camera so you can see where to put our lines next. So hold on one sec. Okay, so here we are. So with your pencil, we're going to draw our first line. I'll put this one right here so you can kind of see. We're going to draw the first green line up here. So we're going to start below our middle crease, and we're going to come to the middle crease and then come down. So start about halfway down on the small circle, come up with your pencil, and then come over, just like that. And then our next line is going to be right below it, and we're going to do some humps. So we're going to come up, down, to make our second hump. For our house, you're going to draw your square underneath that line. So you can put a line right here on the crease, and you're going to bring your line down to meet up with your hill. So you won't have a full box. You'll just have the 3 lines for your square. And then we're going to draw a triangle on top of the square to make our roof. Now for our funny tree. So the tree can be tricky for the tree trunk, but don't worry. It can be as silly as you want, but we're going to make it big. So I'm just going to make like this fork, this 4-fork thing. Kind of looks like a 4-handed, I don't know, like a Dr. Seuss tree. And then I'm going to make like a puffy cloud for the tree. And it's okay if yours does not look like mine. Okay, now after you do your tree, down here, we're gonna make a bush. So I know I have a tree here. You can make another tree or you can make a bush. For this one, I'm gonna make a bush. So I'm gonna start with my line. Just like your tree, you're gonna make like this sport looking trunk. And then make your puffy cloud over it to make it look like a huge bush. And then for our sun, you're gonna use the corner as your half circle, 3/4 circle. And then do some spikes or triangles coming off. So I do one big triangle, one small triangle, one big, one small. Just like that. You can make a puffy cloud in the corner. Now these flowers can be tricky. So I'm going to show you, they're just like the other shapes that we've done with the puffy clouds and our trees. But we're going to put I do the puffy cloud first for the flower, and then I put the circle in the middle. So down here, you kind of just make these little circles for your flower. And you want to make them big so they're easy to color. And then you put your circle in the middle. And then for our tulip, you do a half circle and then like 3 teeth, just like that. And then you can put your stem. You can put a giant leaf coming from the bottom. And then we're going to do another puffy flower. Put a circle in the middle. Do a leaf. This flower over here, I'm going to do a little differently. I'm going to put a circle first and then do the petals. Okay, now this is where the big kids, if they want to do the word art, this is where you're going to take the color of what you want to draw. So your tree is normally green, so you would use green, outline your tree in green, and then write the word tree all the way across. And then you'll see what I did was I tried to use different angles with my writing to make it look a little different. I didn't have 2 shades of green, which is why I did the same color. The thin markers worked better. This would be where like gel pens would be fun too. But you can see I wrote tulip, flower, leaf, stem. So be as creative or, you know, not. Oh, sorry, that's my dog. And then you can write the words really big or really small. So this is what I did. This is what Anna Kate did. So Anna Kate, you can see, put a pathway in hers and wrote path. So this is a 3rd grader's work. So for us, for what I'm going to do is I'm going to take our picture And I'm going to start drawing some patterns on our trees to make them kind of wacky, and then we'll color it. So you can use like a black marker to outline it. I should be getting purple or a black Sharpies in soon. I'm going to use my purple. Okay, so then you'll just outline. So you'll outline all of it. So you'll just want to gently outline it. And you do not have to use Sharpie. You can use black marker. You can use crayon. The marker shows up best on the camera for you guys. So I'm going to try my best. And then as you're tracing, start thinking about what different colors you might want. So in my first one, I had a pink cloud. If you want to have a purple sun, you can make a purple sun. So this is pop art, which means anything goes. Lots of colors are definitely fun. The outline takes so much time, just as much to draw it, doesn't it? So we will keep outlining, outlining. So then for the grass, for the hill, I went ahead and put some nice lines. So you can do any pattern you want. You do not have to follow everything I'm doing. It's okay. So if you want polka dot grass, you can definitely do polka dot grass. So you'll just want to keep drawing your lines. And if you want to start coloring and not do the lines, that's totally fine too. I like putting the lines first so I have an idea. But if you just want to start coloring, go for it. So today I'm going to show you who I have at my table today. So I have Caleb, my 4th grader. I have Camden over there. I have Anna Kate. I have Levi. So we're all coloring and having some fun. This is our little setup for now. Okay, so back to lines. I'm going to draw some more triangles in my sun. Okay, so I did polka dots in my sky. So if you want to do polka dots, I think it's fun just to have the two different colors with the dark blue and the light blue. But like I said, you can have a pink sky if you want, which would be fun. So the circles take a lot of time to draw circles. So I'm going to do bigger circles this time. Do some polka dots. Who doesn't like polka dots? So if you're having trouble sharing my video, like right now, I turn it to where it's public after I do the video because I don't know how to do it beforehand. So that is why it is not public yet, unless you're my friend on Facebook. So, but right after, I will turn it public. So I'm just going to start coloring. So you can use crayon, colored pencil, whatever you got. I know, my 10-year-old reminded me that I forgot music again. So we're going to have to figure out how to do music too at the same time. So remember, this is pop art. So think bright colors, think funny colors if you want. Think Dr. Seuss. So if you have any ideas for art classes, let me know. Next week, we're going to continue. I think 2 o'clock is a good time for us. In case it's nice and warm out, we can go out later in the afternoon. So I think we're going to stick to the 2 o'clock Eastern time. And we are going to do some hand animals next week. We're going to work with angles and use a ruler and do some angles. So I think art, you can learn a lot about yourself through art and school through art. It takes focus, it takes taking your time, angles, spacing. Doesn't matter if you want to be an engineer or an architect, a mom, a mechanic. Art still gives you basic skills that you can learn. So this is going to take a long time for me to color. So I am just going to let you guys have your afternoon and finish coloring together. Otherwise, I think this video will be at least 40 minutes. It took us a long time, especially the word art. If you're doing the word art, keep going strong. Give your hand a break. It is rewarding. I think it looks super cool from behind or from far away. It just takes a lot of time. So remember, this is the word art. So take your time, take a break, but it is fun. And then for your pop art, just keep on plugging away at coloring. And it looks super cool at the end. So hope everyone has a great weekend, and we will talk to you next time.